I think Bert, myself, and Abby might have met the most interesting couple I have ever heard about at my comedy show on Saturday. And the thing about comedy shows for me, they're all unique. They all kind of take on their own personality. I pride myself on never telling the same joke twice. So if you ever come see me twice, you'll get brand new material, brand new show. And anytime I do crowd interaction, it's always fun because it's always at least one person or one couple that I will remember for the rest of my life.
It also keeps you on your toes, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you really got to be quick and improvise.
Because sometimes they steal the show, a lot like this couple did on Saturday. And I am still to this moment getting DMs every day about this couple of people wanting to know if this story was real. Some people even think I planted this couple. I don't plant anybody at my shows. What you hear is what you get. And it was amazing. So I was telling a story about a friend of mine who was dating someone. He was dating a young lady, and it was going well until she wanted to do something pretty graphic to him in order for the relationship to continue. And he wasn't with it. It was out of his realm of possibility because he just was not comfortable with what this woman wanted to do to him. And so I'm telling this story, and out of nowhere, there's a lady in the crowd who I'm trying to be careful because I believe they are heavy listeners who says, well, I'll do it. Like, will she do it to me? Mm-hmm. I'd love to be a part of that.
Because there was a jet on the line.
There was a jet on the line.
Right.
And that's how graphic the act was, that as bad as my guy wants a jet in life, he wasn't willing to do this for a jet. So I asked.
You should say she owned the jet, right?
She owns the jet.
Yeah, she wasn't going to like give him the jet.
No, right. He would have been in the relationship with her and her jet. And so I asked the crowd, is there anyone who would have been willing to do this for the jet? And this lady raises her hand and says, absolutely. Me, is she single? Now, I see that she's sitting next to a guy. So the obvious question is, are y'all together? Because what's going on here? So the guy goes, well, yes, but I also have a wife. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, wait. Okay, well, now obviously this is where the show is going now.
Of course.
Now we're here. We're settling in. So I'm like, how is this possible? So he says, well, and he's saying it so like cavalier and so nonchalant. Like, yeah, well, we're together, but my wife's also in Europe. So I'm like, okay, am I like blowing something up here? Is this something that we not? And he's like, no, my wife knows all about it. It's fine. So your wife knows that you have a girlfriend and it's all good.
So he's in an open marriage.
He's in an open marriage. And then so I'm like, well, is the wife involved in this? And he's like, not really, no. But then she's like, but if there's a woman here who does want to be involved in this, let us know because I'm shopping. I'm currently looking.
Oh, so they were down to find a third.
They were down to find a third.
She said something about finding each other at Trapeze, which is like a notorious Atlanta swingers place, right?
That's Club. Exactly where they met. And what I do remember is her asking if anybody in the crowd was interested. And I remember Amber being interested. That's what I remember.
Stood right up.
Amber stood up. Not only raised her hand, stood all the way up. And so I don't know if they exchanged numbers. I don't know what the update is with this couple. But yes, I've met a couple who he clearly has a wife in Europe and he has a girlfriend here. And they are currently looking for another woman to enter the relationship. Yeah. And they ended up being quite possibly the most interesting couple I've ever met.
And it all started with a raise of the hand on the jet thing.
That's all it was.
Would you do that if you could get a jet out of it?
And she wants to know to this moment if the lady with the jet is single because they would like to bring her in the relationship as well.
I was one drink away of saying, a jet? How about a jet ski? I'd do it for a jet ski. Not that bad.
I'd do it to meet a New York jet.
The Bert Show.